Yes, 1 week later, and the question many are asking is, will Kenya Airways sustain flights between Nairobi and New York? According to the Association of Kenya Travel Agents, it is too early to judge, and focus should not just be on Kenya Airways, but also on the role that can be played by other stakeholders like travel agents.
But for us as travel agents, really, our main focus is the outbound market. We are focusing on bringing Kenyans here into the US for trade, for business, for school, and for those that are seeking medical care. So our appeal really is to be able to help KQ fill the seats from Nairobi into New York, and hopefully then we can have our counterparts here in the United States bring back the tourists that we so much need back into our country.
On the inaugural flight, there were passengers from the humanitarian sector headed to New York, including Phyllis Keino, the founder of Lewa Children's Home, Eldoret, Kenya. She is this year's Humanitarian Award winner.
Yeah, and I'm very glad and fortunate to be the first one, our Kenyan Airways. And it's not my first time. I've been before. My son went to school in a closer town in New York, so I've been going.
At the same time, government institutions are expected to be one of the key sources of passengers for the national carrier. Still on the way forward, the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority says sustainability of the flights depends a lot on safety and security.
We should be very proud when we fly Kenya Airways. And I am happy that the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Speaker of the Senate have made deliberate moves to make sure that all our flights are Kenya Airways, unless that route is not plied by Kenya Airways. And I believe that should be the way the other ministries should do. All the government ministers, you should be flying Kenya Airways. All the parastatals should be flying Kenya Airways. That is the only way that we are going to grow our flagship. Because if we don't patronize Kenya Airways, then, you know, of course, it will go down. If it goes down, definitely, then the route and the advantage that we have had now of the direct flight will go.
And the challenge is going to be to fill the flights and to build up the people's confidence in the US that they want to fly to Kenya with Kenya Airways. I think this is our big challenge going forward because they have many, many choices from the US. This is direct, but it's a long way. But if we can do the right thing, we do the right job. I'm not worried about the service level. I'm worried about people trusting us that we can deliver the goods, land on time, land on time, and really deliver what people are expecting from us.
We as the oversight agency or authority, we are going to need to oversight Kenya Airways on a regular basis to audit them and to ensure that they're operating in a safe, secure and efficient manner. Air safety is the most important. Jomo Kenyatta Airport, we're going to monitor and oversight the way they do their security. We're going to make sure that the security screening process is consistent and sustainable.
With the launch of the Kenya Airways non-stop flights between Nairobi and New York, the airline is eyeing passengers from Africa traveling between the continent and the US. For Checkpoint, I'm Chamwada of Chams Media Limited.